Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to BCP Live. Hope you're doing well. It is a good Tuesday night. And you know what? I guess any Tuesday night that you're still breathing, I've heard people say on this side of the dirt. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it or not, but anyway, that'll work. It's pretty cool that way. All right. I am checking according to the speed tests that I have seen. All right, there's supposed to be a good signal, so we'll see. We'll see if it stays as a good signal or not. But that is the goal. The plan tonight. I'm checking all of my monitors to see is it a good signal tonight. And one of the other thing about it is that I know that we have another good guest on tomorrow night, so I want my signal to be ready for him. We'll promote him just a little bit more in a moment. Teresa, good to see you tonight. God bless you. And if Zeph's anywhere around, tell him I said hi, too. Hope you're watching, too, Zeph. God bless you, sir. You are absolutely an incredibly cool guy, and I really appreciate you. All right, so here's where we are. Looks like we're doing okay. All right. We'll take it from there and see if any more names show up on this monitor over here. And if they do, well, then I'll say something. If they don't, then we'll just move right along. Look, okay, I said that I would promote a little bit later on. I'll promote right now. Tomorrow night on the show, Darren Grover, the Southeastern women's basketball coach, is going to be on with me tomorrow night. So, yes, you want to be tuned in for that. Darren is a fantastic guy. Coach Grover is just absolutely, he is great. He's been around for a while here in Durant, and I'm sure I will probably say something along those lines to catch his attention. It's not an old joke. Okay, maybe it's an old joke. I don't know. Jamie, good to see your name coming up tonight as well. I appreciated seeing you. And Mike, too. God bless you, man. Sure was good to get to visit a little bit yesterday. So anyway, all right. So Darren Grover is in the house tomorrow night, and it looks like that, the pixelation is happening. So I am sorry. I am truly sorry. But as I was speaking with Mike the other day, Mike and I were talking about this, and I do have a plan. I really do have a plan. I know that's not just something I'm saying. I honestly, genuinely do have a plan. So we're working on trying to make that plan work. But in the meantime, hope that my pixelation doesn't happen tomorrow night. Hopefully with Coach Grover, everything will be all right. So let's go ahead and get to what I wanted to talk about really quickly. And I just want to share a few things. So let's go right here. Can we do this? No, how about right there? All right. So this is something that has come up. Let's talk about this just a little bit. The Durant Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce the Secret Singer competition. Now, this is going to be pretty cool. And I know this is something that it's a little bit different. The Magnolia Festival has been postponed. And that is the Chamber of Commerce's annual fundraiser. Now, I'm going to read this straight from the Bryan County Patriot. Of course, this is a release from the Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber is excited to announce the debut of a new virtual singing competition in the community, Durant's Secret Singer, due to the postponement of the Durant Area Chamber of Commerce's only annual fundraiser, the Magnolia Festival of Oklahoma. The competition will take place online in hopes of replacing revenue the Chamber normally generates from the Magnolia Festival. And Janet Reed went on to say, we, like so many others, have had to get creative in coming up with new ways to sustain our business. The Chamber Events Committee has worked hard to create this exciting new event, and we invite you to join us for Durant's newest phenomenon. So beginning September 7th, each week, 3 to 4 contestants that are going to be masked from head to toe, you're not going to be able to see who they are, will sing their hearts out for votes. The performance videos will be uploaded to secretSingerDurant.com, where fans can vote for their favorite singers each week. $1 equals 1 vote, and voting is unlimited. So that's the whole fundraiser part of it. Each Thursday, the Secret Singers video with the fewest votes or dollars will be eliminated from competition, and the singer will be unmasked live on Facebook. So there you go. After a contestant has been eliminated, still have the chance to fundraise and re-enter the competition and compete for the grand prize on finale night. The grand prize is a $1,000 gift card to Chamber Businesses of Choice for the first place winner, and a $500 gift card to Chamber Businesses of Choice for the second place contestant. So there you go. something on the line for the contestants. It's also a nice fundraiser for the Durant Area Chamber of Commerce as well. So that's something that is going to be cool, and it is headed our way. Already, I know that there are a lot of contestants that are already lined up that are going to be singing. So this is going to be really pretty cool. I think you will enjoy this. I think it's going to be something neat to promote. So that's pretty cool. Dottie, good to see your name coming up tonight as well. Kenny Gardner, man, it's nice to see you. You just keep on doing the work you're doing, sir, and be well. All right. So there is that. I did want to mention that tonight. Now, my main thing tonight really was to mention Coach Grover tomorrow night because he's going to be cool. And also just to hopefully make it through the pixelation. And it looks like we may have done that. So we'll promote Southeastern tomorrow night. And there we go. But let's go ahead then. This is one cool thing you're going to be seeing Southeastern-wise from me. You'll have the opportunity, as I was visiting a little bit earlier with Seth Dutton, we're going to be doing one of the Midwest Sports Saturdays from Southeastern, even though I know the news has come out that the Great American Conference is going to be suspending its play through December 31st. Let's take a look at that really quickly. Here we go. If you haven't seen this already, the GAC to suspend all sports competition through December 31st. Following a Friday evening meeting of the GAC Council of Presidents, the league will suspend all fall and winter sports: basketball, cross-country, football, soccer, and volleyball. Now, basketball actually goes into the winter and into the spring semester, so suspending that is not the same as football or volleyball. Now, there's always the possibility of playing in the spring. It is unlikely. Let's just put it this way. It is unlikely that that's going to happen. Now, that doesn't mean it won't happen. Okay, not putting words in anyone's mouth, specifically not Commissioner Will Pruitt's mouth or anything like that. It's just unlikely for football, especially. Maybe some other sports. Football would be a tough one to do in spring. We'll talk about that, however, in just a moment. The council made its recommendation in response to last week's directive from the NCAA Board of Governors regarding additional requirements, as well as the cancellation of the 2020 NCAA Division II Fall Championships. Okay. So there is that. So let's talk a couple things about the GAC really, really quickly, okay? Number one, there are people even locally who are celebrating the cancellation of fall sports. I've seen the things on local social media. And I just have to say, seriously, really? That's just not cool. There are lots of student athletes who are students as well as athletes who work hard, and this is their one chance in their lives to get to have this point in their career. You know, freshmen aren't going to get to be freshmen. Seniors may miss out on their final year, and to celebrate the fact that seasons are being canceled is just not cool. It's just not cool. So don't celebrate that. I understand. Maybe you're afeared of the beer bug, okay, and that's fine. And maybe you think that canceling sports is going to help the beer bug go away. I disagree with you, but maybe you feel that way. But to celebrate when those things go on, just not cool. Now, granted, I know local social media sometimes does uncool things, but I just wanted to encourage you not to be uncool. All right. So there is that. Still checking the pixelation because we're going to look good tomorrow night when Coach Grover's on. Just saying. The second thing is this, and I did a video about this on Midwest Sportsnet, and if you check it out, it's NCAA football versus NAI football, the fall 2020 edition, and talked about the difference in the way these two national affiliations are handling the whole beer bug crisis. And it's totally different. It really is. It is totally different. And I will go so far as to say that the NCAA made it so that Division II and Division III couldn't play. And they don't want Big 12 playing. Big 12 is going to play anyway. The SEC is going to play anyway. The ACC is going to play anyway. The Sun Belt Conference, I think, is going to play anyway. The American is going to play anyway, Tulsa. And Conference USA, I believe, is going to play anyway. So there you go. But there's more money in those schools and in those conferences to do all of the testing, the specific testing, not just any old testing. There's certain testing guidelines and everything else. And the NCAA set it up in such a way, knowing that Division II and Division III conferences could not keep up that pace over the course of a semester. And that's where I find it frustrating, because you can say, hey, listen, you guys can go play if you do X, Y, and Z. But if you make X, Y, and Z unattainable, then really they can't go play. So, you're saying, well, we said they could play, but you made it where they couldn't play. So it makes it look like the conferences are going, well, we're going to go ahead and shut this down. It's the NCAA that put them in a position where they had to shut things down. So those are the two things about that I think that you need to know. I don't know if all the higher ups are going to say it that way, but since I have this particular forum, I'm going to go ahead and say it that way. Sorry, the NCAA put them in a position where they could not play in the fall. And I believe, and you can go ahead and put this one down, mark it down, August 18th, 2020. I think things like that come back. I'm not a karma person. Don't get me wrong. I am a you reap what you sow person, which you might say, but Joey, it's the same thing. Really, it's not. But anyway, I think that I think you're sowing things you don't want to reap. That's just what I need to say about that. All right. So, but I was talking about Southeastern and my cool Southeastern cup. And I know maybe I need some more water tonight. We are likely going to be doing, very, very likely, like 100% chance going to be doing a Midwest Sports Saturday from Southeastern's campus this fall. So sports or not, we're still going to be promoting Southeastern. So I just wanted to let you know about that. So thanks for watching tonight. Let me say really quickly, there are lots and lots of advertisers and sponsors that advertise on the Bryan County Patriot website. And I just want to share some of those with you right now. They're not asking for mention here on the show. I just wanted to let you know how cool they are in addition. I want to say thanks to the folks at Pro Image, as well as Castile's Tire, DW in Calera, Friends of the Library, Holmes Coffee Murray Funeral Home, Kaimichi Technology Center, Modern Abstract, Shelburne Heating and Air, Texoma Engraving, Woodman Life, All Seasons Travel, Bryan Agri Products, Choctaw Nation Foster Care, Firehouse Subs, Hausner's, Justice Insurance, Prices Printing, Taco Casa, and Van Meter Realty. Got to say hi to Martin yesterday at Van Meter Realty. He's looking good. Martin, you're looking good. So hope you're doing well. All right. So there is that. A couple more we need to mention. It's a short show tonight. That's okay. I think I froze up anyway, so hopefully you can still hear me. August 21st. August 21st. The Bryan County Saves Lives Blood Drive at the library. Donald W. Reynolds Community Center and Library at the Block Theater. That's just the back room back there in the southwest corner. So give blood, save lives, free t-shirt, hot dogs, and more gifts for donors. Every donor is able to receive a free beer bug antibody test. So that's cool. Masks are required for all donors. Appointment is needed to participate. So if you want to schedule an appointment, you can contact the folks at dwatkins@bryancountyok.us. dwatkins@bryancountyok.us, and I will put this email address in the comment section so you can get to that. Did everybody have a good weekend? Did I ask that? I don't know if anyone was here before. While you're saying that, shout out, by the way, to Michelle. Thanks for watching, Michelle. Logan Thompson watching tonight. Coach Baxter, always nice to see your name coming up there. Melissa, good to see you tonight. Mike, already said hi. Rhonda Collier, if you're still watching, God bless you. Thank you for watching tonight. Jamie Weaver McNeil. Oh, my goodness. Good to see your name coming up there as well. Now, I know it's a revolving door, so some people are watching, may not be still watching. That's fine. Talking about the weekend, before I think I had one more announcement I wanted to promote. Weekend. So some of you all may have caught a bonus video here on the Bryan County Patriot Facebook page, and was helping out with the video production for Abundant Life Texoma, and the Facebook page was not actually, it was allowing the video, but something was wrong and there was no sound with the video on the Abundant Life Texoma Facebook page. So, nothing's happening. And I was back there and I thought, you know what? We've got to do something. We've got to get this message out. So I took my phone, and I really thought I was going to be, and this is a true story. I really thought at first that I was going to be doing the Abundant Life Texoma Facebook page and broadcasting the video on my phone. And after a little bit, I realized I was not broadcasting this video on the Bryan County page or on the Abundant Life Texoma Facebook page. I was broadcasting the video on the Bryan County Patriot Facebook page. Linda, good to see you tonight. So some of you all got bonus video on Sunday on the Patriot Facebook page. So Pastor Mark Allen was sharing the word. And if you got to watch that on Sunday, good for you. I thought it was a good message anyway. It was not intentionally at first put on the Patriot page. I thought it was going to be on the ALT page. It wasn't, but we're able to get the message recorded, broadcast, and I'm able to help out there. So that's what that was all about. If you got bonus video on Sunday, I saw Jamie's name come up in the comments section, and I thought, wow, Jamie Miller is watching the Abundant Life Texoma Facebook page. And then I realized, and Michelle said hi. There you go, Michelle. And I first saw Michelle's name, and I know Michelle watches the Abundant Life Texoma video feed every now and again. So I wasn't, that didn't catch my attention. When I saw Michelle's name and Jamie's name, and I realized I am broadcasting this on the Patriot Facebook page. So I thought it was good, though. And Pastor Mark's great. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, Michelle, thank you for watching. That was pretty cool. The weekend started on Saturday, at least for me, with celebrating my grand girl's 3rd birthday. Now, she turned 3 back on August 8th. So happy birthday to my grand girl. Jaylee Bell is 3 now. So we celebrated her birthday on Saturday. Then on Sunday, Jayla Quinn, my daughter, my girl number 3, turned 16. If you hadn't seen that I had promoted that just yet, let me show you a picture really quickly. If I can find this. Do I have one here? Do I have a picture? We'll see. Yes, we have a picture. Thought we had a picture. There we go. If it's not pixelated out, and it's not a bad picture, hopefully it's not pixelated out. Hopefully you can see this picture of my grand girl here. Oh, no, that's my daughter. That is daughter number 3 right there. Jayla Quinn McWilliams. She is 16 years old. That is so cool. What a beautiful girl. Absolutely beautiful girl. And the cool thing about it, she really is one of a kind. People use the phrase unique, and they might say most unique, and unique means one of a kind. So it's really, you really can't be most unique because you're not most one of a kind. One of a kind is one of a kind. Let me tell you something. Jayla is one of a kind. She's a special girl. She has so many gifts and talents. She really does. And I think that she's just incredibly cool. And just like I tell all of my children, I am so thankful that God gave you to me. So we celebrated Jaylee's birthday, then we celebrated Jayla's birthday, and coming up this Sunday is Jenna Page's birthday. So August is definitely a birthday month, and then September 1st is JC Rain's birthday. So, yeah. And I was visiting with a friend talking about this yesterday, visiting with Mike talking about this, and, without going overboard, we have a lot of birthdays in August and even one September 1st. So do the math. Anyway, we'll just leave it at that. Ronnie Walters, man, God bless you, sir. Office is open. Got to get some coffee. Let's do that this week. All right. Last thing really quickly from the perspective of news and commentary. I've already given all my commentary tonight. Speaking of things that are fundraisers, Dancing with the Stars has been postponed indefinitely, and I have a cool story about Buddy and Stephanie Swiker when we know for sure that the Dancing with the Stars is going to come back. I want to put the story online then. The other thing is that Colton's Run, if you haven't heard this yet, Colton's Run is going virtual this year. So you can pretty much do Colton's Run wherever you are, okay? Now, here's the thing. It's always been a fundraiser so that you can raise money to be able to the, you know give to the schools, the AEDs units and different things like that. Um, there's still a fundraiser aspect to this, even if you run from your home or run wherever you're running. So keep that in mind. Even though Colton's run is going to be virtual this year, please keep it in mind that it is going on, and we'll continue to promote this here on BCP Live. So, Dottie, September 6th. Yeah, but see, I didn't have anything to do with Jack's birthday. That was not my fault. We can't blame me for all of the birthdays being in a certain time of year on that one. He's just old. Old again? Is that what it means? He's old again? Okay, anyway. Linda, yes, you did. You got bonus video on Sunday. And so there we go. All right. Tomorrow night, it's going to be good. It is going to be good. We get to talk Southeastern. We get to talk sports. We get to talk with Darren Grover tomorrow night, and I know that you're going to enjoy that. If you've never met Darren, he is a fantastic guy, absolutely a fantastic guy. I really enjoy visiting with him. I enjoy watching him coach. He's fun to watch coach. His teams are always fun to watch, and I fully believe he represents Southeastern well whenever he is on the sideline. I think he does a great job for our university and represents us well. You go on the road, you see these coaches and these teams play, and I think our teams and I think our folks represent us well back here in Durant. But I think one of my big, and you've heard me talk about this, and I'm going to continue talking about this, pushing toward just our ownership of the university and us being a college town, us being a university town, and there's something to that. Not every city in Oklahoma is a college town. I don't want to go too long, but not every city in Oklahoma. I grew up in Ardmore. Okay. And now if Mrs. Patriot is watching, I will just say I was born in Corpus Christi, but I grew up in Ardmore. And that's a running gag. It's probably tripped and fallen by now, but it's a running gag. Anyway, and Ardmore, when I was growing up anyway, was bigger than Durant. Now Durant may have passed it by now, the way we're growing, but it was one of the bigger cities in Oklahoma, but it wasn't a college town. Now there's a higher ed there, and there's some Southeastern classes there, and some East Central classes there. Different things. There is a vocational technology school there, but it's not the same as as a four-year university for being a college town. Not saying anything against vocational technical schools or higher ed schools. I'm just saying it's a little bit different. Okay. Part of the reason is the athletic program. That's one of those things. And so there's something to being a college town, and even a town the size of Ardmore wasn't. And so we have something special here. There are a number of college towns in Oklahoma, somewhere north of 20. You start at Norman and Stillwater and Tulsa has, a couple of D1 schools in Claremore and Ada and Shawnee and Alva and Weatherford and Durant and Chickasha. And, there are a few more, Langston, Bethany, Lawton, Edmond, Tahlequah, so we're running down the list there. And there's something to that. And I just want to encourage us to own and take ownership in our status as a college town. And I will go back then to what I was saying just a little bit earlier. We're a good college town. We can be a great college town. And in a place like this with a university like Southeastern, Coach Darren Grover represents us well. And I think you're going to enjoy getting to hear from him tomorrow night. I'm sure he'll talk about his team and more. So there's a lot going on. And even though the Great American Conference has suspended competition through December 31st, which would affect our basketball teams, who both, by the way, earned bids to the NCAA tournament last year, I feel very confident that we're going to get to see basketball in 2021. Okay. So to wrap it up, and I said I would say something. I didn't forget. I said I would go back to football in the spring. there's going to be at least one Division I football conference that plays football in the spring. Now, I know part of this, pushing football of the spring, it's not likely to happen in some places, but other places are going to. And I got to visit with a coach from Mississippi today on one of the sports channels from Jackson State University and Division I Jackson State Tigers. The Southwestern Athletic Conference will be playing football in the spring. 7-game schedule and the conference championship. So it's not the full, 11, 12 games schedule. It's only going to be a 7-game schedule, but they are going to be playing football in the spring. So this could get interesting. This could get really pretty neat. We'll follow that along. We'll continue to follow the Big 12 and all that other stuff. All right. Everybody good? Paula, good to see your name coming up there as well. Corby, nice to see your name come up as well tonight. So there. Dottie, you didn't have anything to do with Jack being old. No, you didn't. That's all on Jack. It's all on Jack. All right. I think I got everything tonight. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, and then we have some more special stuff as we come along. Yeah, that's it. All right. Praise God. Listen, I'm happy to have a 16-year-old again. I have 2 13-year-olds, so we have 3 teenagers in the house. School starts in less than 1 week. I'm pretty sure they're ready to get out of the house. I'm hoping that the school year is able to continue for the whole time. So let's all be praying about that. All right. Jason, hey, did you get jealous because I gave Corby a shout out? So I had to get the shamrock emojis going on there. Mary Vales, God bless you. Always nice to get to see your name come up there as well. All right, look, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks very much for stopping by. Please do be wise. We still have a lot of things to be wise about. We have a presidential election coming up. We have other elections coming up. It's not just the presidential election. Yes, that takes top billing, and for a reason. But there are other things that are going to be voted on. We'll talk about those too as the weeks and months move toward November. So be wise, use discretion, and do not walk in fear. You all are awesome people. You all are absolutely awesome people. That's right. I knew, Jason, you just got jealous. That's what it was. But let me tell you how cool you are. Lots of times you see things on social media that are not cool. And, I saw some things. It was noted this week that the mayor tested positive for COVID. And, I said that out loud. Well, I'm near the end of the broadcast. Maybe they won't kick me off for this one. But tested positive for the beer bug. And on social media, there were a number of things that I saw that were just crass and nasty and ugly and shouldn't be said, period, about anyone. And it just made me so thankful because of all the people who, watch this show and comment and do what you do. You guys are great. You're absolutely fantastic. I just know that, it doesn't matter. You all wouldn't post things like that. I just want to tell you how cool you are. You guys are great. So be wise, use discretion. Do not walk in fear. Don't do it. I dare you. Tomorrow night, Darren Grover on the line. Have a great night. See you then.